Welcome to our tutorial on advanced agreement invoicing. In a previous video, you learned how to create a simple agreement that was billed from the office once a year. This video will expand on that concept and walk you through the steps of creating an agreement that is invoiced more frequently, such as quarterly or monthly. We'll also take a look at how you can bypass invoicing from the office altogether and do it directly in the field when we do the scheduled work. To get started, go to the agreement list and recall an existing agreement by double-clicking it. In this case, we will use the agreement we started in the Advanced Agreement Dispatching video. As you can see, this agreement includes 2 scheduled maintenance visits. Now let's head over to the Invoice tab and take a look at a few different ways we could bill this. The first step in creating the invoice is to select the first month the customer should be billed. As we do that, the SA billing code will automatically appear in the item field. We can then edit the description to show the customer exactly what they'll be getting when they purchase the agreement. We can even insert merge codes that will be filled in with the customer's agreement information when the invoice is created. Set the quantity to 1 and enter the price. The price entered here should be the amount that we want to bill the customer in that month. So if this agreement will be billed quarterly, be sure to enter the quarterly amount here, not the amount of the entire invoice. Once we have that line set up to our satisfaction, we can duplicate it on a semi-annual, quarterly, or monthly basis using Fill Invoice Schedule. Use the Begin Invoicing On field to set the date that the first renewal invoice should be created. Once that is done, the agreement can be saved. Now let's take a look at another invoicing option. Instead of creating a separate invoice that will be sent from the office, we'll add the price of the invoice to dispatches created by the agreement. This will allow our technician to bill the customer and collect the payment while they're out there doing the work. Let's recall a similar agreement by double-clicking on it on the agreement list. Note that this agreement includes 2 preventative maintenance visits and that each one is different. Click over to the Invoice tab and this time set the first field to On Dispatch. This will add whatever we put on that line to the Parts tab of any dispatches created by this agreement. So if we set the quantity to 1 and the price to $150, we'll end up charging the customer $300 for this agreement, or $150 for each visit. Using this method, we can even charge the customer different amounts for different tasks. This can be achieved by simply entering the task on the appropriate line. So in this example, we could charge the customer when we perform task 1, but by simply adding another line, we could charge them a completely different amount each time we perform task 2. When you use this method, you will still have to set a date to begin invoicing, but this is just a formality as the next service date on the Schedule tab will really control this. These tools should allow you to bill your agreement customers just about any way you want. Be sure to watch the video on posting agreements to see exactly how these invoices are created. We also recommend watching the agreement setup video to ensure ESC is configured to work the way you want it. This concludes our Advanced Agreement Invoicing video. Thank you for watching.